Hello guys, and welcome again in one of our lessons about the course of written expression for first year LMD students. Today we'll continue with our previous course about punctuation marks, and we'll deal with another important mark, which is not less important than the previous marks we saw in our former lessons. It is the semicolon. In fact, our choice of this mark is based on the similarities. The similarities it shares with the comma. So both of them are similar. Mainly in two important issues. Number one, in terms of form or shape. As you know, that the semicolon takes the form of what? A comma and full stop above it. Right. So it's a bit similar to the comma. Also, in terms of function, we have the comma and the semicolon. Both of them indicate what? Indicate pause. Express and indicate pause. However, the pause of the semicolon is stronger than the pause of the comma. The pause of the comma. That's why, we can say that the semicolon comes in a mid position between the full stop and the comma. Today we'll try to explore, the different cases, right, or the different rules also which govern the use of the semicolon. The use of the semicolon. It's a simple mark, but its use is very important, to form certain types of sentences and also to maintain, sound structure, for the English sentence. As usual, we'll try always to start from the past and link it with the present. It means we'll go back to our previous lessons, right, to draw from them, certain rules about the use of this mark. If you remember, we have seen this mark, in one of our previous lessons. I mean the lesson of types of sentences, in which we said that we can join two independent clauses, to form a compound sentence, alright, by means of three elements. Either we use the fanboys, or the semicolon, or conjunctive adverbs. The conjunctive adverbs. So the first use of this mark is what? When it is used to join two independent clauses. Instead of the conjunctions of coordination. Right. So this mark comes to replace the conjunctions of coordination, when joining two independent clauses. So we write as a title, semicolon, the first use, number one, it is used to join two independent clauses. Of course, these clauses should have a logical relationship between them. To join two dependent clauses, it means instead of the use of the fanboys, you write when the conjunctions of coordination are left out. It means it replaces them, to join these two types of clauses. Example, we write, he is busy Right. He can't meet anyone. Example, simple example. So here, he is busy, right? If we use the fun boys, we can write he is busy, comma, and he can't meet anyone, or comma, so he can't meet anyone. So also we have another possibility to join these two clauses by the use of the semicolon. And we write he is busy, he can't meet anyone. Okay, he can't meet anyone. Alright, good. Also another second use, which we already also saw together in the same lesson, with another linking element, which is the conjunctive adverbs. We said that also you can join two independent clauses by means of conjunctive adverbs. But before you put the conjunctive adverb, you must put before it a semicolon, and after it a comma. Right, a comma. So we write number 2. It is used also before conjunctive adverbs when they join always same types of clauses, two or even more sometimes, why not, independent clauses. Right. Example we write it rains heavily, so therefore the match is cancelled. The match is cancelled. Here I have joined two independent clauses by means of this conjunction of conjunctive adverb, but this adverb should be preceded always by a semicolon, and followed always by a comma. And here is our second use of the semicolon, with the conjunctive adverbs. Third case also always comes within the same type of clauses. Alright. So we said that you can join independent clauses by means of what? Fun boys, or conjunctions of coordination. And these also, of course, we said that they should be preceded by a comma. But in some cases, when the fun boys is already preceded by commas or a comma, in the same sentence, here we must distinguish the second clause, or second part of the sentence by putting a semicolon and differentiate it from the other commas by using always semicolon. So we write here number 3. It is used also before conjunctions of coordination. Alright, coordination. Of course, when joining always two independent clauses So, before the mention of coordination or fanboys, right? And also when they are already preceded by a comma or even commas. Example, for example, you write here. He likes the blue, the white, and the green. But I like, for example, I like the purple or the pink. I like the pink. The pink. Or the purple is better. Purple. The purple. So here, he likes the blue, the white, and the green. Here I have here what? A comma before but. Here is my first independent clause, and here is my second one, number 2. Both are joined by but. The fanboy is but, right? But here this but normally I must put before it a comma as usual. But as I have another comma here, alright, I must distinguish now. Okay, the separation mark before the fanboys and replace it here with semicolon. Semicolon. Why? Because there is already a comma before it, like this. A comma before it. Clear? Before it. So whenever, right, the fanboys write in a compound visual sentence or when they join two independent clauses are already preceded, okay, by a comma or commas, I must use before them a semicolon instead of a comma, like what we have in this example. Good. Also, the fourth case, number 4. Sometimes we try to mention, okay, combinations of items, okay, together, alright, in blocks, okay, and these items within each combination, okay, are set off by commas, alright. So, to distinguish between each combination, okay, and the other, alright, we have to use the semicolon, okay, the semicolon. Right, semicolon. We write here to set off combinations, right, of items within that, right, items that are separated already from within by, okay, a comma. For example, I write, I lived in many places, right? I lived in Paris, France, clear. Cairo, Egypt and London, England. London, England. Here I have my combinations, okay, of items which are set off by commas. Already commas here, also comma here, between the capital and the country. Capital and the country. Here also another combination. So in order to differentiate these blocks or these combinations, okay, and distinguish them from the commas, I must use instead of the comma a semicolon. Clear? To share that, okay, the semicolon represents, okay, a divider line between these combinations of items. As if here I am, what? I am categorizing them into blocks or combinations. Clear? Good. Another also important use, okay, we spoke about previously, okay, with the comma, when we said that we have these what we call parenthetical expressions, okay, like for example, for instance, additionally, in addition, also, indeed, and so on. We said that, okay, these expressions, when they are placed between a clause and the phrase or word, we must put between them commas. But in case these expressions, okay, which come to interrupt the flow of the sentence, okay, are placed between two clauses. Here also we put before them a semicolon and after them a comma, like the case of the conjunctive adverbs. So let's write, okay, the case number 5. Number 5. You write before parenthetical expressions, right, when they are placed between two independent clauses. Example: he can do anything. Sorry, for example, he can fly. He can fly. Huh? He can fly. Now, here we have this parenthetical expression, right? For example, like for instance, like also, like in addition, like indeed, like on the other hand, and so on. Here it's placed or it joins what? An independent clause to another also independent clause. Alright, so here, okay, it must be preceded by a semicolon and followed by a comma. A comma, like the case of the conjunctive adverbs. So here are the 5 cases, okay, or rules which govern the use of the semicolon, and that we should take them into consideration whenever, okay, we want to guarantee, okay, sound academic writing. Thank you so much for your attention and attentiveness, and see you in our next comma and next lesson. Goodbye.